Let's start in child's pose, please. Giving yourself lots of room. Lift your hips like 2 inches off your heels. Run your hands a little bit further forward up your mat. Plug your fingers down into the floor. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, pull your hips back to your heels. Roll your shoulders down and away from one another. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Full inhale. Complete exhales. Inhale, round and curl up. Inhale, let the belly drop down, shoulder blades squeeze, eyes and chest lift up. A little rock through. Exhale, press away, round and curl, tailbone and chin under, belly high, spine high. Inhale, belly drop, shoulder blades squeeze, eyes and chest lift up, a little rock through. Exhale, press away, round and curl, tailbone and chin under, spine high, belly high. Keeping the spine rounded, just a little wiggle side to side. Squeezing right shoulder and right hip closer. And when you squeeze right side, the left side will expand. Switch. Pressing away from the floor to round the spine and then squeezing left shoulder and left hip towards one another. Slowly come back into center. Flip the hands around, fingers face you. Inhale, belly drops down, shoulder blades squeeze. Just a little rock through, forward and back, reaching your lower ribs away from the hip bones. Exhale, press away, round and curl. Squeeze the back of the legs, spine high. Nice work. Slowly come back to center. Flip the palms around. Look forward, lean forward. Chin, chest, throat comes down to the mat. Tailbone stays high. So kind of feel it out here. Heart heavy into the floor. Elbows squeeze in and press back. Tailbone rolls higher. If you want a deeper stretch through the thoracic, you bring your knees closer. If you're having a hard time breathing, you walk your feet a little further away, making sure fingers are gripping and plugging into the floor. Inhale, we come up. Cobra for 3. And release. Coming back up for 2. Inhale. And release. Last one. Inhale. Cobra. Tabletop. Downward facing dog. Take a second, stretch it out. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Oh, new favorite thing. I forgot about it almost. High to tiptoes, feet hip width. Drop one heel inward like a warrior 1 foot. Press the chest back, bend one knee. Switch. Drop one heel inward, opposite heel. Pressing the baby toe edge down. Plugging the big toe knuckle into the floor, but lifting the inner arch. Inhale, high to tiptoes. Roll your sit bones a little higher. Melt your heart a little bit closer. Turn your eyes to your belly button. Press off the legs. Round and ripple your spine forward. High plank. Drop down to your knees. Low plank all the way down to the floor. Open up that right arm. We roll open. Shoulder stretch. Right arm directly to 3 o'clock. Not too high, not too low. 3, 2, slowly come back into center. Keep your arms as they are. Switch your hips opposite way. Right toes to the floor behind you. Open up the front of the right hip towards the sky as you press your right shoulder down and forward. Everyone always asks me, they're like, where did you learn this stretch? This is so weird. And my response is arts high school. I went to an arts high school, a public arts high school, and we had this teacher come in. Maybe one of you remember, or it feels familiar to you. Slowly release. Hands underneath your shoulders, we lift up. Upward facing dog, active legs. Wrap the shoulder blades together around the spine, soft elbows. Keep turning them into you. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. Chin to chest, we go up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, high to the tiptoes. Draw both heels over to the right. Bend the knees, press your chest back. Inhale, high to tiptoes, heels to the left. Soften the knees. Open up the right side. Inhale, high to tiptoes. Roll your sit bones a little bit higher. Melt your heart a little bit closer. Look at your belly button. Press, excuse me, press off the toes. Round and ripple the spine forward. High plank. Drop down to your knees. Low plank, slow, slow, slow. All the way to the floor. Left arm comes out. Wrist and shoulder, one line. We roll open. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, shoulder blades together. Slowly bring it back through center. Tuck the toes under. Float the left toes. Bend the left knee. Roll onto the right hip. Try to press the front of the left shoulder back down into the floor. And then moving your tailbone, so you can like tuck your tailbone under, arch your low back a little, and just notice how that shifts the stretch. Slowly come back into center. Hands underneath your shoulders. We lift up, upward facing dog. Press into the tops of the feet. Float your hips. Elbows wrap into you. Shoulder blades wrap. 3. Press down to go up out of the heel of the hand without locking those elbows. 2. Strong legs. Strong shoulder blades. 2. Downward facing dog. Hands to feet, back of the mat. Grab opposite elbows. We hang. And give your head a shake yes. And a shake no. Leapfrogs if you want to do them. A couple handstand hops, hands to floor. Release your hands, bend your knees, head and hands stay heavy, slowly roll. When you get to the top, shoulders move up, back, and down, palms face forward. Excuse me. Take a deep breath in, reach up and look up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Halfway lift. Walk it out, downward facing dog. Inhale, high to tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees. Press forward, high plank and pause, hold. Right toes float. Breathe in, heart pulls forward, elbows wrap back. 3, press down to go up. 2, right knee, left elbow. So you're gonna pivot that back heel, drop the heel inward, lift the hips high, tap. Up and back to the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend the top knee, open up your hip, whatever you like here. Maybe left forearm comes down to the floor. Take a deep breath in, press away from the hands. Big breath out, press off the back toes, lift the bottom elbow if it came down, knee to nose for 1. Inhale, up and back. Right knee, right arm. Hips stay high as you shift forward. Up and back. Cross underneath you. Kick that right leg out, slide it away, lean back. Lean open, 3, 2. We step back, lift it up and back to the sky, 3-legged dog, inhale. Right foot steps through. Turn around to face the back of the mat, twist. Right hand to floor, left hand to sky, open. Inhale for length, exhale for depth, and twist. Turn all the way back around to face the front of your mat. Drop your back knee down. Shift the weight back and flex, half splits. Toes drop open, hips to the left. Slowly bend back forward into that right knee. We move back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, high to tiptoes, look forward.